Jim Gordon here in the offices of the Richmond Sentinel. Time for another edition of Richmond Stories. Jim Gordon back with you as always in the offices of the Richmond Sentinel. Today in our Richmond Stories Spotlight is a wonderful company called Everglade Development. Joining us right now is Jack Ma, the Managing Director, and Sam Chen, the Marketing Manager, as we mentioned, of Everglade Development. Guys, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you very much, Jim, for having us.
Excellent, excellent. Hey, we're going to get into some big awards you guys won in a little bit and blow your horn. But first, let's talk to our viewers about Everglade. Started in 2016, a real estate developing company based in Richmond, as we mentioned. Jack, I'll start with you. Give our viewers a little insight into the company.
Thank you, Jim. Everglade Development. My partner and I, we founded it back in 2016. So just seeing the construction and real estate business. We started off in the construction side of things back in early 2010s in single family development. So kind of came around 2016 is when we wanted to challenge ourselves a little bit, take advantage of the opportunity as well as the market at the time, and trying to enter the multifamily sector. So in 2017 is when we found our very first project. It's a beautiful 12-unit boutique townhouse project right in Richmond on number 2 Road. And since then, I think that was a project that helped us to find our ethos, really found our foundations. And since then, we've been just growing from there. We've done 2 projects in Richmond, and we've got a few more that's happening right now.
Is that before I get to Sam, not being in your business, you talk about taking it to the next level. Was that a major step to go from just putting together and building individual homes to these complexes, these townhome complexes? You said you started doing it in 2015, 16. Was that a major step?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it was a major step. I think it was in terms of product type, it is different. When you're looking at single family sector of buildings, the construction of it, the overall planning of it, the requirements of it is quite different when you compare that to multifamily. And I think we couldn't have been more luckier in terms of having that first project right here in Richmond. When the constructability of it is actually not that much bigger of a challenge and a hump. So we with a lot of challenges, I think we managed it, and we gained our experience and learned how to do it properly.
Sam, you're the marketing manager, as we mentioned. When do you come into the equation? Jack gets a project, there's an agreement. Talk about your part of the journey with these projects.
For sure. So I think as the marketing manager of Everglade Development, it is very unique for our role into a project, because for us, unlike I think some other developers out there, we are really picky with our projects. And the way we start project is we look at a city, we look at a plot of land that's available, and then we first decide what type of building are we going to put in this assembled land, for example. And so for me, when I come in, is actually quite early on, from market research to seeing when people, what type of demographic is going to be occupying this community that we're going to be crafting. Is it going to be rental? Is it going to be residential strata? And then planning what that identity is going to be. So just kind of jumping ahead a little bit here with our award-winning project, we have decided it to be a very Bauhaus, a German Bauhaus theme in the middle of Oak Ridge. So that's way early on in the project lifecycle. So we kind of just assist development all the way through until we get to the stage where we have to start creating assets and getting the campaign started.
And Sam, knowingly or unknowingly, gave a little tease there about some awards. We will get to that in a few seconds. But Jack, I'll come back to you. All over the news, and you guys are on the front lines, you're talking about housing. We need that affordable. Are you guys seeing in the 8-9 years you've been at this next level with Everglade, are you seeing what you're looking to build changing as the government comes out and keeps saying we need to build this and this and this for families? Has that changed what you guys are doing project-wise?
I think it doesn't change in any fundamental ways, but I think the devil's always in the details. So meeting those needs, and let's be honest with it, I think affordability is a very serious issue. I think as a individual or as a company that's part of in this equation, we are absolutely a huge support in terms of addressing the affordability issue. Now, I'm sure everybody in different levels of their position will have to find their ways of addressing it. And for us, we do that as well. So I think it comes with designs. It comes with, materiality. It comes with locations, right? So things, those are the things that we think are fundamentally really identifying it. And again, kind of back to what Sam was saying earlier, at all of our project right from the beginning is finding that right identity and really understand who our buyers are and what the end users, especially for our buyers as the end user, what are they looking for? What can they afford? And let's not do anything out of their acceptance level. So I think in a simple way to put it, I think we like to, understand their budget and within their budget, provide that best home possible for them.
Now it's time to get to the big awards. You guys cleaned up, modesty aside, at the Georgie Awards. Hey, you guys were hoping, as you said, Jack, you would have been quite happy to win one. Nice acknowledgement. As I mentioned, you won 3: Best Project Identity, Best Advertising Campaign, and Best Corporate Project Website. Sam, I'll go to you first. Talk about the experience and what this means to Everglade going forward.
For sure. So us winning these awards, it really means a lot to us. I mean, it's not our first time being at one of these events. It's actually our 3rd year submitting for these awards, but this year has been a very pivotal year for us because for our project, this is for our Oak Ridge project on West 41st, Oak House. And Oak House, seeing that is currently in construction stage, we couldn't submit, we don't qualify for like the build awards like Best Kitchen, Best Suites. So we were submitting from an angle of like projecting what the project is going to become. So that's your project identity.
That's what that means. Okay, right.
So the Bauhaus identity factor of it, how we present that information on the website, and also on all the digital assets on social media, campaigns, advertisements, YouTube, things like that. And for us, it really is a reinforcing factor to continue doing what we do best, and that we're seeing success now in our advertising in the early stages of delivering these homes to their homeowners, and we're very excited for what's to come when the residents move in later this year.
Just led me perfectly from that into my next question to you, Jack. And what does the future hold for Everglade, especially after winning these awards?
Yes, I mean, I think alluding to what Sam said, these awards have been extremely rewarding. So since they're not, we're about a few months away from the completion of this project. So I think at this stage, able to having not just one, but very luckily, and 3 of these from that night, it's a recognition of what we have provided and done so far. So what we have coming up here, really, we want to finish this project very strong, as they will be delivered to their lovely homeowners in the next few months to come. And moving in the future, we have actually about 4 more of these townhome projects.
All over the place?
All over the place in the greater Vancouver area. Okay. So, and it is part of it to really address kind of the affordability. We're creating homes in larger communities, so anywhere from kind of 50 to 80 homes for townhome products in one community, in one single project. And we're situating those in all very public, transit-friendly areas, close by to SkyTrain stations, and in very family-friendly areas as well. And so I'll kind of just going to keep it low for now, but we have one of those that's going to be hitting the market, be introduced and brought to the market again in the next couple months to come.
Hey, I want to end on something. I mean, we're joking about winning the awards and the big shots and all that stuff, and I know you guys aren't looking for press on this, but I wanted to bring this up, that you guys are also, and this always makes these stories better, when we could talk about giving back, and you guys were involved in a really wonderful campaign with Richmond Hospital, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but can you guys give us a little thought on that? Because that was really nice to do, and it's always great when companies do well. And Jack, can you comment on that?
Yes. So thank you, Jim. It was something that we done a few years back, and as we all remember, it definitely seems still quite fresh in front of us. Year 2020.
Yeah.
You know, when and I recall this perfectly well, and this goes back to that very first project we were doing, the Manure project. I remember that was when we actually first brought that project to the market, January of 2020.
Oh, right before you know what. Okay, yeah.
March comes around, that's when, you know, this craziness started happening to us. And, you know, I think this campaign we started by about April or May. Pardon me for really recalling the exact dates at this moment. That's when we really realized, I mean, wow, this is the single largest issue and a problem that we have seen in our world, in our time.
Yep.
And we, me and my partners and my other colleagues at the time, and we thought it to take it upon ourselves. You know, we are, you know, car self entrepreneurs, business people, frontline in terms of kind of where our businesses are. But more importantly, I think we need to take on and share that same responsibilities to do our parts. So, you know, I think my partner Alan really had a very big, strong sense, and he went out and he was the first one that reached and talked to Richmond General Hospital, and we determined, okay, this is the direction that we can do, and we can actually play a part in this. So we set out a target to raise $100,000, and that was going to help and go towards all of it went towards Richmond General Hospital for purchasing equipment that was entirely in need at that time.
Sure.
So we ended up did a GoFundMe page. We did a full launch campaign for about a month. We went to all of our own friends, family, and most importantly, people in the whole entire community, and we received so much support. So in the end, we were able to put together $55,000 that we brought over to Richmond General.
Oh, that's well done.
And I know that was very helpful in terms of purchasing those equipments and helping the people in Richmond, helping the hospital to meet the needs at that time. And as I shared earlier, it was just extremely rewarding.
Excellent. Well done.
And we're looking forward to do more of those.
Please do. I think that's important. And hey, Sam, we'll give you the last word. Where can people find out more information on Everglade?
Yes, they can follow us at Everglade Development on Instagram, and also visit our website, everglade.ca.
Excellent. Hey, another great Richmond Stories, this joined by Jack Ma and Sam Chen from Everglade Development. I'm Jim Gordon. Thanks for watching another Richmond Stories.